Dancehall artist known as Mon Cherie has come out swinging at dancehall superstar Vybz Kartel.
Fucking Vybz Kartel, you a fucking bitch, nigga.
In that 1 minute 30-second viral video, the entertainer directed everything at Vybz Kartel, stating that Vybz Kartel owes her royalties. Now, since that video, a bunch of online users have come out in defense of Mon Cherie.
I'm falling, 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 falling in the midst of nowhere, nowhere.
So, naturally, Kid Chronic had to go out and get the exclusive. So, we did an interview with her, and this is how it went. Take a listen. Katam, Kuma. They here locked in with Kid Chronic and a very, very special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself, boss.
Hi everyone, I go by the name of Mon Cherie, also known as the Caribbean pop princess.
Oof, oof. Now, you've been a very, very popular girl, right?
Yeah,
And
I think so.
we're going to talk about all these viral moments in just a few. But we want to
Okay.
talk about you as an artist, you as a person, all that. All right?
Okay.
Tell us, the viewers, the listeners, about you. Who is MonCherie?
Well, I'm originally from the island of St. Lucia. I've traveled the world, honestly, but I love St. Lucia because that's where I was born and raised as a young girl. I graduated high school and I've always wanted to be a singer. So I started off at the church choir, and then I started off recording at around like 15, 16 in St. Lucia. I graduated college with a degree in mass communications and a concentration in psychology and journalism. So I know all about the media.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So,
It's-
not only pretty, talented, and brains, right?
I
And we
guess.
love to see it. We love to see it, right? So, how did you get into music? What I mean, you just told us about so much that you got going on. Why music?
Yes. Because I just love the way that music connects with people. You know, like if you're sad, you can listen to a song to make you happy. If you're going through like a depression, there's a song that can always, brighten up your day. And, I always felt like music is magic. It's powerful,
Facts.
and I felt like I was talented enough to get into the field at a very young age. And my mom, always told me that I could do it. So I tried. Still
Yeah,
trying.
you're still
Yeah.
trying. Tell us about your breakup moment, if any. What
Um.
moment
Uh,
that gave you that? Yeah.
yeah. Well. After when I was in college, I started my own record label, Two Saints Entertainment. So I did records like No Santa, Billy Boom Boom, Spongehead Girl. But of course, my breakout record was Gates of Heaven with Vibes Cartel.
Mhm.
Um. Yeah.
Okay, Gates of
Unfortunately.
Heaven, Vybz Kartel, breakout
Yeah.
record. How did that linkage come about? How did that happen?
He contacted me through Instagram.
So wait, no one introduced you to Vybz Kartel. He directly contacted you,
Yes. Yes.
and that's how the linkage.
Yes, there was never a third party between me and Cartel. Every time we spoke, it was just me and him. Always.
Okay, so he contacts you, and how does
Yeah.
that conversation go?
He was like, "Oh, you're so bad. You're the baddest female artist out here. I have a song. I want to send it to you. Yada yada." I was like, "Okay. Oh my God, this is Vibes Cartel. Like,
Yeah,
duh." So I was like, "Okay." He sent me the demo, and then I sang it, and then the record just went out.
and this is the same song, Gates of Heaven.
Yes.
So okay, he already had a skeleton of a song, that demo.
Yes. But I did the harmonies, I added extra lyrics, like I composed the song. He just sent me the demo.
Okay, So you never found it wild, weird that he would just reach out to, basically an underground artist at the time to do a demo. You never found that weird?
I didn't find it weird because I always felt like I was really good at what I did. I felt like I was one of the best, and all of that caliber to work with an artist like Vybz Kartel.
No, 100%. 100%. We're not doubting that you were talented.
No, I didn't find it weird.
Okay.
Now I do find it weird, but I didn't find it weird back then
Why do you find it weird now?
because he's weird.
Oh my. Before we get into that, all right? So he introduces himself, sends you a demo, you compose it, sing over the lyrics, da 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 da. What next?
And then the song just goes out and it blows up. And then months later, after the song reaches like 10 million views on YouTube, I wake up to the song being taken down.
What was
No more
what was
get
the what was the conversation like leading up to the song being released?
nothing.
He didn't.
Like
There's no contract.
no. And at that time, like I was extremely young and I was just thinking like it was kind of weird that we didn't have a contract, but he's in prison. Like how do people make contracts in prison? Like
How
you're
old
in
were
con-
you at the time?
I was 20, around
And
20,
how
21.
old are you now?
I'm 28.
So that was 8 years ago.
Yes.
8 years ago. Wow.
And I
So
have not seen any money from any of our records that we've ever done. And I did all the music videos. I paid for all the traveling to go to my country, to go to Jamaica to shoot the videos. I paid for the studio time. I paid for the engineering of the song. Yeah, songs that still has not been released because
so
yeah,
so you as a underground artist at the time,
yeah,
Vybz Kartel introduces himself to you. Y'all do a song. You pay for everything as
right.
the underground artist that's on the track. You
Yeah,
pay for everything, not him.
yeah, no,
And 8 years later, you're yet to get any type of compensation.
nothing. Not a black cent. You know what a black cent look like?
No, I
I
don't.
have my family here. Like we can all attest to this. Like
Yeah.
it's true.
I
You
mean,
know.
I'm sure there's going to be people doubting that what you're saying is true, but I'm sure you have receipts for, what you're saying. But
Of course.
what
I
a
have my
lot of
tax
viewers,
returns.
what a lot of viewers that's on the fence want to know is how did this conversation go? They want to know the dialogue. They want to know what was being said. You know, how did this work? Why did you feel like it would work? What did he say for you to feel like it would work?
Well, honestly, I just felt like having a song with Vibes Cartel would get me shows, would get me more in the industry, but it actually did the opposite. People
Right.
didn't want to fuck with me because I was fucking with Cartel. Like, I don't know if they were afraid of him or,
Mhm.
I don't know the story, honestly, but it was almost like I was blackballed because I was working with Cartel so heavily at that time,
Mm.
you know? People didn't want to mess with me because they're like, "Oh my god, she's really like working with Cartel." Like, yeah, people know the song and the song's getting airplay and the DJs are playing the song, but I wasn't getting booked for shows,
Wow.
you know? So it's not even like I was making my money on the back end.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you put out the song. The song rocks up millions of views. All of a sudden, you wake up, the song is taken down.
Yep.
Why do you think that is?
I got an email saying that some copyright infringement. And what's so funny about that is that a few days before that, me and Cartel got into an argument, a really big argument,
Mm.
and he was pissed off. So I have a feeling it was he that took down He's so petty. I'm telling you, he is so petty. So I
What was the
confronted him.
argument about?
I don't even know. I don't even know what the we've had so many arguments, honestly. I don't even know
What it
at
was
that
about?
point what it was about, but we had a bad argument and I don't hold my mouth, as you can tell. Like, I'm feisty, you know? So we got into argument, yada yada yada. And next couple of days, I see that the video was taken down. Not only Gates of Heaven, but also Bebe, because I
Mm.
think Gates of Heaven was at 10 million and Bebe was at like 7 million or something like that.
So,
And Cartel's the type of person, he's like, I made you, I can like end you
oh,
type of person, you know. But you ain't fucking ending me, nigga. Trust me. I serve a
but wait,
mighty God.
wait. Why argue so much? What is there to argue between an artist and his
Because he
protege? What was y'all arguing about so
because
much?
it's very frustrating because he's a very insecure person. He's not secure within himself. Like, you would think that Cartel, he's so intelligent, oh he's so this, and oh he's so that, but he's extremely very insecure. He's like a kid,
Mhm.
you know? He plays like a kid, you know?
But I mean, what can an artist be insecure about? What was happening with between both of you as an artist and a protege? What
Well,
was
you want me to be honest?
I do want you to be honest. This is what we're
Yeah,
here
well,
for.
he wasn't getting my pussy. He's in fucking jail. He's miserable. Like,
So
I'm a
he
sexy ass bitch.
wait. So he wanted to be with you.
Of course.
We don't we the listeners, we don't know this, what we're getting from you is that at the time you're a young talented artist that got scouted by Vybz Kartel, and y'all did music and you still haven't gotten any royalties. But what we're trying to find out is what is causing you not to get any royalties. Now you're saying he was trying to get some of the coochie. I don't know, you got to tell us. I don't know, you're
I
looking.
mean, duh. I mean, like, he would always like ask me, like, at first I said no, like I was like, no, you're not,
You said no
like,
to what?
I no, you're not getting pictures of me and stuff like that. But then I just caved in. I was like, you know what, fuck it. I
So,
started sending him nude videos and stuff like that. Like, he would always ask me, like, I think I sent you a screenshot of him. We
mhm.
didn't talk for a couple of months because he was courting Saddam, and he finally reached out to me, telling me that he missed my pussy or whatever. And I was like, okay, whatever.
So you
It's
two
a
were
it's
basically in a relationship.
No, we was not in a relationship, but he would call me every day. Well, it was an unsaid relationship, basically, because he would
Right.
call me every day, at night, call me before I go to sleep, telling me how he's gonna get out soon. When he gets out, I'm gonna come to Jamaica. He's gonna buy a Rolls Royce car. We're gonna be driving in the car, and we're gonna be in the studio. We're gonna be voicing. He's gonna be fucking me while we voicing our songs, and a whole bunch of BS. And,
Wow.
and you know me, like. I I'm not poor. My family, we're not poor. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not just eating air, everything Vibes Cartel is telling me. I'm
Mhm.
just like, okay, because I know when people come out of jail, they change. So I'm just on the phone, say, okay, teacher, okay, that sounds cool. Like, okay, like, that's cool or whatever.
And how long ago was this? How long ago was he
This
saying all
was
this?
about, I'd say, the last time I spoke to him was about 3 months. 3 months in November. When did he get out of prison? November, December, January, February, March. When did he get out?
Around March this year.
Oh yeah, so I spoke to him about
Around,
three
no, it
months
wasn't March. It was
before
August.
he got
Around
out of
August this year.
prison.
Yeah, it was
I
around
don't.
August this year. Trust me, I'm not a pro on Vibes Cartel, so I wouldn't know when it came out. I know it was sometime
Yeah,
this year. So it was 3 months prior to him getting out.
about that.
And that was the conversation. He was making you promises, and then after he came out, what happened?
And then, oh no, before. okay, we stopped talking because we got into argument because what happened is that he was talking to Sadem, but he was still trying to talk to me at the same time. So he got in contact with me. He was asking me for nude pictures, telling me that he loves me and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden I see him post Sadem on his WhatsApp pictures. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Mm,
how you contacting me? Like this pussy not for free. I don't care if it's in person or pictures.
right.
It's something. It's part of me. Like, I'm not a hoe out here. I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a slut. Like, you know what I mean? I'm giving you a part of me because you're asking me for it. And then a whole week passes by, and then you're posting this girl. I don't want to call her bitch, but this
Mhm.
girl on your that we know nothing about, and I've been working with you for years, since 2015, and you're gonna disrespect me like that. So I cursed him out and I blocked him, and he called me crazy.
So a lot of people would listen to everything that you just said and say that you might be jealous. What would you say?
I am not jealous. What's there to
Because
be jealous
I'm,
of?
I'm just I'm just trying to play devil's advocate, right? Okay,
Okay,
eight
everything.
years,
Yeah,
8 years, y'all
yeah.
never had you wasn't getting royalties in that 8 years. It takes you three.
No.
Okay, but it takes 3 months for your song to register and for you to start to get royalties. But you wasn't getting any royalties, right?
Mm-mm.
And you never complained about it. You never said
I
anything.
did. He said that when he got out of jail, he would make it right with me. That's what
That
he.
is what
That's
he
what he
said.
said.
Okay, there
Yes,
we go. And do you have proof of that?
of course.
You have proof of him saying once he gets out, he's gonna make it right.
Yes, I have proof of that. I have my whole family.
Wow. And so he got out and he never made it right.
No.
What if he was testing your loyalty?
Testing my loyalty.
Yeah,
Excuse me. If you're gonna test my loyalty, first of all, you're not a judge, you're not a doctor, you're not a lawyer, you're not God.
straight up.
Okay? So if
Yeah.
you are a man to think that you can treat another human being like that to test their loyalty, you can go fuck off and you can go to hell for all I care.
Him coming
Cuz
out.
I'm not a toy. I'm a human being and I have feelings. You understand? And I've been
Yeah,
through hell and back with Cartel, and it's not a joke. It's not a game. My life is not a joke, and my life is not a game. His might
straight up.
be, Saddam's might be, but mine is not. And I'm only getting older, and it's getting tiring.
Right.
Yeah, I just want my money. I don't even
Um,
want to work with him. Like, I recorded so many other songs with him when he was incarcerated.
right.
He even gave some of my songs to other artists,
Really?
like Renee 630. "Me love you, but I don't know." That song, "Will you be truly my only?" That was supposed to be demo by me. And then again, we got into an argument, and he gave it to Renee 630, and I heard him singing it, her singing it. She can't even sing, but whatever. He's very petty like that. Like,
Right. So right now you want your royalties. How you gonna go
what?
about getting your royalties?
Well, I spoke with a couple lawyers, and it's like 40,000 retainer US to get an entertainment lawyer.
Hmm.
So, like, I don't even know if it's worth it, honestly. Like, what I'm doing right now with you, it's very important to me that I speak my side of the story, and I speak my truth, and I speak the truth because
Yeah,
I don't lie. And I don't know if you got the screenshots that I sent to you.
I did.
Yeah, so one of them was the virginity song. He was like, and he has just strangled me along because he knows how much I love music.
Hmm.
Even the song Virginity, I don't even know how that song goes. I recorded so many songs for this man while he was incarcerated, and that
Hmm.
Virginity song, like, I totally forgot how it. That's how many songs that I recorded for Cartel while he was behind bars.
So
Yeah.
you recorded the songs and he gives them to other
His
artists.
his n- yeah, that was only that one song though.
So what do you do with the other songs?
I don't know what he has done with the other songs. He just has some
Probably
somewhere.
has them in his vault. If If he was here right now, if he pops up on this
Mm-hmm.
recording right now, what would you like
Mm-hmm.
to say to Vybz Kartel?
Fuck you.
That's it.
Yeah.
Done. That's it.
Yeah. And you hurt my feelings a lot.
Would you give
And
him a chance to
Alkaline
make it
better than you.
right? Yo, speaking of Alkaline,
Yeah.
in the rant, in the viral video, you
Yeah.
stated that Alkaline is better than Vybz Kartel. And not only that, but Vybz Kartel wanted you to unfollow Alkaline.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if he was going through my followers or whatever on Instagram because that's the type of person he is. He saw that I was following Alkaline. He messaged me on WhatsApp. He's like, in a very upsetting manner, he's like, unfollow Alkaline right now. I'm like,
Mm,
what? He's like, unfollow Alkaline. Why are you following Alkaline? I'm like, okay. I love Alkaline. I've always loved Alkaline. I think he's extremely talented
yeah,
for his age and what he's accomplished. I think a lot of people downplay it because they don't want to hurt Cartel's feelings, but the truth is the truth. Alkaline is the man, you
goddamn,
know?
goddamn. And so you unfollowed Alkaline just to let
Yeah.
peace reign.
Yeah,
How
but
about now?
I
You
didn't
following him
I
again?
don't know. Yeah, and truth be told, I used to message Alkaline like on his I knew Alkaline he doesn't talk to nobody. I know that already. But I used to message Alkaline like on his birthdays and stuff like that on Instagram. I said happy birthday Alkaline, and sometimes he would go like incognito for like months. Nobody hasn't heard or seen. He hasn't dropped a record. Like I would message him on his little Instagram account like, hey, hope you're doing okay and stuff like that, because as an
Yeah,
artist it's very hard, you know. So
yeah.
yeah, so I've always been a true fan of Alkaline, to be honest with you.
No, I
And
can
if
very
Alkaline
sincerely
goes on his Instagram and looks at my messages, he will see.
believe. Alkaline Vibes Cartel.
Yeah.
2025. If there's a
Woo!
clash, honestly, your honest opinion, who you think is winning?
Alkaline.
Is that a biased opinion?
It's not a biased opinion because you know I feel like Cartel has had his run in
Mm-hmm.
dancehall. Like he wants to stay relevant. He wants to keep up his gimmicks, but the gimmicks that he's had back then isn't really working now, in my opinion. You know, he wants to bring his sons on the scene because he wants to be relevant in the younger generation and stuff like that. But Alkaline has everything and that more wrapped in one. You know, I'm very educated, so I know about demographics, I know about geographics and music, I know about the multimedia and stuff like that, and that is an educated opinion, not a biased opinion.
I fuck
You know,
with it. I
I
fuck
don't
with
even
it.
talk. Like this is like my first interview in years. Like I don't even like, you know what I mean? This is an
Yeah.
educated opinion, you know.
Nah, I fuck with it. I fuck
And
with it.
Cartel has done a lot of people dirty, you know.
Yeah.
People don't come and talk about, I don't know what they're afraid of, you know.
Tell us, what's next for you?
I don't know.
Do you still want to do music?
Yeah.
You just know that you want to do music. You know nothing that's going to happen next, but you know that you want to do music.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be releasing. I always do music. Like I always release singles, and I always put out videos and stuff like that. You know, I
Yeah.
don't buy views. I don't like to be in the limelight. I don't push myself anywhere. Like that viral video I did, I just felt like in my heart that I needed to say something.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not someone that likes to be walked all over. I'm not a pushover. I'm a very strong person. You
Yeah.
know, I've been through a lot in my life, you know, so yeah.
I can tell. I can tell that you're passionate about um your career, what you've been through. I can tell that you hold your body sacred. Um, I can tell that you're very passionate about um what it is that you got going on, your drive,
Thank you.
especially your music. I really, really think that you can go places. I think you can go even further. than just Vybz Kartel. Music is bigger than just Vybz Kartel.
Of
Dancehall
course.
is bigger than just Vybz Kartel. A lot
Of
of the people that
course.
you see talking online, they will say that he's the biggest thing, and music stops with him, but that's not true.
That's
That
not
those
true at
are
all.
only the people. That's 3,000 people that's saying that.
Right.
Those are the three
Right.
thousand people that's going to talk online. Those are the 3,000 people that you're going to see in comments. But if you don't listen to them, there's millions
Of course.
that
Yes.
is exploring music, that's exploring different genres, and they just might explore and reach your voice and love your voice and even go as far as to sign you, want to collab with you, do all of that. Continue to do your music. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you. I'll
Continue.
try.
You sound amazing, by the way. And you're extremely pretty. You're extremely sexy. You're intelligent. I can tell.
Docs.
I can tell. Right.
Thank
That
you.
this is not going to stop you. This interview, you're going to get a lot of hate for it. I can tell you that from now. You're going to get a lot of hate for it. All
Oh,
right.
that's fine.
But you're also going to get a lot of
These
love.
people don't pay my bills. I have houses. I have
You,
my cars. They don't.
you
They
didn't let
don't.
me finish.
I'm
You're going to get
sorry.
a lot of hate, but you're also going to get a lot of love. And I feel like female dancehall artists needs to be protected in
Yeah.
this genre, right? For too long, female dancehall artists has been walked all over, stepped on, without being given the respect that they deserve. And I applaud
That's
you
true.
for talking up, for speaking up, you know what I mean, and letting the world know exactly what is going on. For me,
Thank you. I
you're so
try.
welcome. You're
And
so
thank you
welcome.
for
And
having me on your platform.
of course. And whenever you're ready again, you can always come back whenever you have singles, say you become a promoter, you know what I mean? You do anything different than music, you can always come here and tell us about it.
Okay.
I look forward to talking to you again. I look forward to hearing from you again. Anything else that you would like to say to your supporters or anyone else that might be listening to this video?
Yes, I would like to say thank you to my supporters for and my family especially for always being there for me, being kind and loving towards me. You guys mean the world to me, and I'm thankful to God for always protecting and guiding me.
Wow, well said. Well said. Well, until next time, my side, you know the thing go. Nothing nice like on the bingo. I still a most that 1% everything jump out. You know, I murder. Cool.